Good morning. I need you to stop whatever it is you are doing right at this very moment, because what I am about to share with you has the true potential to completely change the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, and the way you experience life from this day forward. Most medical professionals will simply hand you a pamphlet about calcium and consider their job finished. But today, I am going to reveal something that the conventional medical community almost never discusses: the specific foods that, when eaten in the early morning hours, can actually help slow down and even reverse the muscle breakdown that is happening in your legs as we speak. And yes, I use the term reverse because it is genuinely not too late, no matter your age or current condition. My name is Dr. Mandel, and for decades I have worked with patients who were convinced that their weakness, their lack of stability, their difficulty climbing stairs, or their struggle to rise from a chair was simply an unavoidable consequence of growing older. That is one of the most damaging falsehoods we have ever been taught, and today we are going to completely dismantle that myth once and for all. Were you aware that by consuming just one simple food before 8 a.m., you could potentially slow the aging process of your leg muscles by nearly a full decade? And no, I am not referring to any pharmaceutical drug or costly supplement. I am talking about a common, familiar meal that almost everyone has come across at some point in their lives. Yet the vast majority of people overlook it every single morning without even realizing they are doing so. Before we get into the details, I would love to know where you are tuning in from today. I make it a point to read every single comment on this channel, without exception. So before we proceed, allow me to ask you this: how old are you right now? And what is that one physical activity that you absolutely refuse to give up, regardless of the challenges? Whether it is taking your beloved dog for a daily walk, dancing with your grandchildren at family gatherings, or tending to your garden with care and attention, please let me know in the comment section down below. Your response is important to me, and I genuinely want to hear what you have to say. Together, we can build a future that is healthier and stronger for all of us. Emerging research now suggests that incorporating this single food into your morning meal could help adults over the age of 60 maintain leg strength, improve their overall stability, prevent those disruptive nighttime leg cramps, and even lower the risk of muscle deterioration by as much as 72%. Millions of older adults quietly end up depending on wheelchairs, walkers, or losing their ability to move freely altogether because of this progressive condition. The heartbreaking truth is that most of them have no idea that this food even exists. To make matters worse, many people unintentionally make their condition worse by eating the wrong types of foods first thing in the morning. So, allow me to ask you this: could you be inadvertently weakening your legs every single morning simply because you are skipping this essential food? Please stay with me until the very end of this video. I will not only show you exactly what to eat right after you wake up, but I will also share 5 simple and delicious breakfast ideas that can help you stay strong, balanced, and fully independent well into your 60s and far beyond. And that final suggestion might genuinely catch you by surprise. The feeling of your legs becoming weaker with each passing day is not something you have to accept as permanent. Reaching the age of 60 does not mean you have to surrender your ability to walk with assurance, maintain your equilibrium, or live life on your own terms. The good news is that you can absolutely turn this process around, and the best part is that no medications, no expensive equipment, and no grueling workout routines are necessary. Everything starts with something very small yet incredibly impactful: your very first meal of the day. This might sound overly simple or even predictable, but the breakfast you choose can either protect your legs or slowly erode them over time. This is precisely what nutrition experts are most worried about today. The majority of adults over 60 get their breakfast completely wrong. They skip it entirely, substitute it with a cup of coffee, or consume nutrient-poor items like white bread. Even more concerning, many people say things like, "I will eat later," and just sip on water throughout the morning. What occurs as a result? The body enters a catabolic state where it begins to break down its own muscle tissue to obtain energy. Do you know which muscles are targeted first? Your leg muscles. the very same muscles that enable you to walk, stand upright, maintain your balance, and protect yourself from dangerous falls. A study conducted at Tufts University found that older adults were able to recover up to 35% of their leg strength in just 8 weeks simply by consuming a nutritious breakfast that contained the right combination of ingredients. The best part about these foods is that they are affordable and readily available at any grocery store. You have likely seen them countless times during your shopping trips. You just have not been combining them correctly or eating them at the most optimal time of day. Over the next few minutes, I am going to share 5 simple yet scientifically backed meals that are proven to help preserve leg muscle, restore balance, reduce cramping, and enhance strength before it slips away. And at the conclusion of this video, I will reveal an unusual food that has helped hundreds of older adults regain their mobility with just a small serving consumed in the morning. So, if you have ever believed that lost muscle cannot be rebuilt, I encourage you to stay with me. You may find yourself thinking very differently after hearing what I have to share. Here is the reality of the situation. After the age of 60, your body naturally begins to lose muscle mass, particularly in your legs. This condition is medically known as sarcopenia, and it is a leading cause of mobility issues, difficulty walking long distances, trouble standing up from a seated position, loss of balance, and eventually the need for canes, walkers, or full-time care. What is most alarming about this process is that muscle loss does not cause pain. There is no fever. There are often no obvious warning signs to alert you. It progresses quietly and gradually over time. One day your legs simply feel heavier. Another day you might stumble slightly when stepping off a curb. You tell yourself, "I am just getting older," and you begin using your arms to push yourself up from a chair. But that explanation is not entirely accurate. Aging itself does not weaken your legs. Losing muscle does. The National Institute on Aging warns that adults over 60 can lose up to 13% of their leg muscle mass in just 10 years if no corrective action is taken. And this is not just about strength or physical appearance. When leg muscles shrink, your balance deteriorates, your walking speed slows down, and your risk of falling increases dramatically. Circulation declines, mobility becomes more restricted, abdominal fat accumulates, bone density decreases, and even your sleep quality and memory can begin to suffer. The emotional toll of feeling trapped in a body that no longer responds the way it used to can be absolutely devastating. So, why does this matter most in the morning hours? Because after 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body is in a fasting state. Without food, it starts using muscle tissue as a source of fuel, a particularly dangerous process for older adults whose muscle regeneration capabilities are already slower than they once were. If you do not interrupt this catabolic phase with the right breakfast, your leg muscles begin to weaken before your day has even truly started. Given that your legs contain the largest muscle groups in your entire body, losing muscle mass in them disrupts your metabolism, reduces circulation, and sets off a chain reaction of problems: cramps, tingling sensations, numbness, unsteady steps, and coordination difficulties. This is one of the primary reasons why many older adults who are not suffering from any serious illness still become weak and increasingly dependent on others as time goes on. The encouraging news is that your body can still recover if you take action early enough. By eating the right foods at the right time, you can rebuild muscle, improve your balance, reduce cramping, and regain your independence one step at a time. So please keep watching. Next, I will reveal the foods that scientists refer to as the natural allies of your leg muscles, along with the breakfast options that could transform your strength, posture, and self-confidence after the age of 60. Consider the story of David, a 69-year-old retired construction engineer. For many years, he climbed scaffolding and hiked hills across the country without ever feeling fatigued. But recently, simply getting out of bed had become a significant challenge. His knees felt stiff, his feet often felt heavy or numb, and his first steps every morning were slow and unsteady, as if he were trying to operate a rusty machine. One morning, while reaching for his newspaper, he tripped on the step outside his porch. The fall was not severe, but it frightened him deeply. In that moment, he realized he was losing something far more profound than just physical strength. He was losing his self-confidence. His wife noticed the change as well. His pace had slowed considerably. His walks had become shaky. He needed both hands to push himself up from the couch. He stopped enjoying his morning strolls. Then, the nighttime leg cramps began to plague him. David did not have a serious illness. He did not have diabetes. He did not have arthritis. What he was experiencing is what many healthcare professionals quietly refer to as the after 60 phase, when muscle loss accelerates silently but powerfully, especially in the legs that support your weight and stabilize every single step you take. Following that fall, David began searching for answers. He consulted with a nutritionist, he read articles, he watched health videos. That is when he discovered something he had never considered before. The strength of your legs depends greatly on what you eat in the morning. So, he decided to change his routine. No more skipping breakfast. No more drinking black coffee on an empty stomach. Instead, he began eating foods rich in the nutrients his muscles were desperately craving. Nutrients that help restore circulation, rebuild tissue, and improve balance. Within just 3 weeks, he noticed a significant difference. Getting up felt easier. His steps felt lighter. The cramps disappeared entirely. Soon he was walking around the park again with renewed enjoyment. By the end of 2 months, he was walking 2 kilometers every morning without needing to stop. Today, he often tells his wife with a smile, "I feel like I have my legs back." With one simple dietary adjustment and without any medication or physical therapy, David regained his strength, energy, and independence in his 60s, something that many people believe is utterly impossible. And the same can be true for you. You do not need luck. You simply need the right start to your day. Now let us dive into the first of the 5 breakfast foods that help David and thousands of other older adults build stronger, steadier legs. Number 1. Whole eggs. There is almost nothing simpler or more effective for rebuilding leg muscles than a properly cooked egg. Eggs contain nearly all of the essential amino acids your body requires for muscle repair and recovery. However, the real power lies in the yolk. The yolk is packed with vitamin D, vitamin B12, choline, and leucine, a critical amino acid that stimulates muscle protein synthesis. This process is absolutely vital for preventing muscle loss after the age of 60. Research conducted at the University of Illinois found that older adults who ate 2 eggs daily for 8 weeks experienced noticeable improvements in leg strength and functional independence. Eggs also support your neuromuscular system, helping to improve coordination, balance, and walking ability, while simultaneously reducing the risk of falls. The vitamin B12 found in egg yolks helps protect the protective covering around your nerves, enhancing communication between your brain and your muscles. As a result, your movements become smoother, your balance improves, and your steps become more stable and assured. In addition, eggs provide highly absorbable iron, which helps increase blood flow and oxygen delivery to your leg muscles, something that is often deficient in older adults. For the best possible results, eat the entire egg, including the yolk, within 1 hour of waking up. Boiled eggs are an excellent choice because they retain all their nutrients without the need for added fats. For variety, you can prepare scrambled eggs with fresh spinach or tomatoes. Both are rich in antioxidants and magnesium, nutrients that help protect the muscles of your lower body. Every morning, that single egg is more than just breakfast. It is a powerful defense against silent muscle decline. Stay consistent with this habit for 30 days, and you will likely notice a real difference. Fewer cramps, stronger legs, and greater ease when standing up without needing assistance. Number 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds. A simple bowl of oatmeal topped with chia seeds can provide your legs with the steady, sustained energy they need throughout the entire morning. While eggs serve as muscle-building fuel, oatmeal provides a continuous supply of nutrients that support muscle function and endurance. When combined with chia seeds, this modest breakfast becomes a powerful tool for older adults who want to preserve leg strength, prevent muscle loss, and improve circulation. One of the most important nutrients found in oats is beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that helps reduce inflammation, improve nutrient absorption in muscle tissue, and stabilize blood sugar levels. This is especially important for adults over 60 whose metabolism has naturally slowed down over the years. Chia seeds add another layer of significant benefits. They provide omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, potassium, and magnesium, all essential nutrients for healthy muscle contractions, efficient nerve signaling, and the prevention of leg cramps. This is particularly helpful for those nighttime muscle spasms that frequently interrupt sleep in older adults. Magnesium helps muscles relax after contraction. Potassium supports electrolyte balance and circulation, helping oxygen and nutrients reach even the smallest muscles in your legs. Preparing this breakfast is wonderfully simple. Cook 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with water or unsweetened nut milk until soft. Stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. If desired, add slices of banana or a handful of blueberries for natural sweetness and additional antioxidant protection. Consuming it warm within 1 hour of waking allows seniors to experience better balance while standing or climbing stairs, fewer leg cramps, and increased endurance throughout the day. Nighttime cramps often decrease significantly, signaling that your muscles are finally receiving the nutrients they need to recover and rebuild. Oatmeal, therefore, is more than just a healthy breakfast option. It provides a strong foundation for adults over 60 to maintain strength, independence, and an active lifestyle. Bananas are another excellent choice, often referred to as nature's electrolyte powerhouse for very good reason. Their high potassium content makes them ideal for preventing leg cramps, supporting circulation, promoting healthy muscle contractions, and maintaining leg strength in seniors. Eating a banana soon after waking up is optimal, as this is when your body is typically low on key minerals. A medium banana provides approximately 400 milligrams of potassium, or about 10% of your daily requirements. Potassium is vital for maintaining the electrical balance in muscle cell membranes, which allows your muscles to work smoothly and efficiently. Without enough potassium, your muscles may misfire or spasm, leading to nighttime cramps or leg twitching while relaxing, a common issue for older adults, especially those taking diuretics or experiencing reduced mineral absorption. Research from Harvard University found that seniors who regularly consumed bananas were 33% less likely to experience leg cramps compared to those who did not consume enough potassium-rich foods. Bananas also provide vitamin B6, which supports nerve communication between your brain and muscles, enhancing coordination and balance while walking. However, it is important to note that not everyone can consume bananas freely. Individuals with type 2 diabetes, blood sugar concerns, or kidney disease should exercise caution, as excessive potassium may affect glucose levels or heart rhythm. In such cases, a smaller or slightly underripe banana is preferable because it contains less sugar and more resistant starch, allowing for slower digestion and steadier blood glucose levels. The best time to eat a banana is after your main breakfast rather than on an empty stomach. It can be paired with oatmeal, chia seeds, or Greek yogurt to improve nutrient absorption and maintain balanced energy levels throughout the morning. For most healthy seniors, 1 small banana in the morning is enough to protect leg muscles, improve stability, and slow age-related muscle loss. Bananas are affordable, easy to digest, and when consumed strategically, act as a natural shield for your legs, supporting strength, balance, and confidence. Greek yogurt is another highly effective breakfast choice for combating the slow muscle breakdown that occurs overnight while you sleep. Compared to regular yogurt, it contains nearly twice the protein and has a thick, creamy texture because of the triple straining process that removes most of the liquid whey. For adults over 60, the slow-digesting casein protein found in Greek yogurt provides a steady stream of amino acids that support leg muscle maintenance and growth. While you are sleeping, your body enters a catabolic state, breaking down muscle tissue for energy. At the same time, age-related hormonal and metabolic changes make muscle recovery even slower than it once was. Without adequate protein first thing in the morning, your muscles, particularly those in your legs, which are especially vulnerable to weakness because of reduced activity and circulation, may continue to deteriorate. A 170-gram serving of Greek yogurt provides approximately 17 grams of high-quality protein, including leucine, the amino acid most effective at initiating muscle protein synthesis. It also supplies calcium and vitamin D, two essential nutrients that support bone health and neuromuscular coordination, helping to improve balance, stability, and walking efficiency. The probiotics found in yogurt, widely recognized for their digestive benefits, also help enhance nutrient absorption and reduce inflammation, further supporting healthy circulation in the legs. A study conducted at Maastricht University in the Netherlands found that older adults who consumed 20 grams of protein every morning while engaging in light physical activity experienced significant improvements in leg strength within just 6 weeks. Participants also reported fewer nighttime leg cramps and better overall balance. For individuals with lactose intolerance or digestive sensitivity, lactose-free Greek yogurt or yogurt made from goat's milk or sheep's milk may be more suitable alternatives. Be sure to avoid yogurts that contain added sugars, as excess sugar can promote inflammation, interfere with muscle recovery, and cause undesirable spikes in blood sugar levels. Greek yogurt is best consumed within 1 hour of waking up or shortly after gentle morning activity. For additional flavor and nutritional value, consider adding unsweetened berries, cinnamon, or chia seeds. Because of its high protein content, easy digestibility, and versatility, Greek yogurt is one of the most reliable breakfast foods for strengthening leg muscles and helping you begin your day feeling stable, energized, and ready for movement. Number 5. Salmon and other fatty fish. Including salmon or other fatty fish such as mackerel and sardines in your breakfast at least twice each week is another excellent strategy for supporting leg muscle recovery after the age of 60. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, which help improve insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation within muscle tissue, and enhance the body's ability to absorb protein and build new muscle. Together, these benefits help older adults preserve leg strength and slow the natural muscle loss associated with aging. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults over 65 who consume 2 servings of fatty fish per week retained 27% more leg muscle mass compared to individuals who consumed only red meat or no fish at all. They also demonstrated improved walking ability, better balance, and a 36% lower risk of falls caused by leg weakness. Omega-3 fatty acids help combat chronic low-grade inflammation, a hidden contributor that gradually weakens the muscles of the lower body over time. Salmon is also an outstanding source of highly digestible protein, providing approximately 20 grams per 100 grams of cooked fish. In addition, it contains vitamins B12 and D, which support communication between nerves and muscles and help improve coordination and movement. A simple preparation method is to pan-sear fresh salmon in extra virgin olive oil for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Serve it with roasted sweet potatoes, steamed vegetables, or slices of avocado for a nutrient-dense, high-protein breakfast. If fresh fish is not practical, smoked salmon or high-quality fish oil supplements may be used as alternatives, although whole foods remain the preferred option whenever possible. Older adults who experience difficulty digesting fats, have fatty liver concerns, or struggle with high cholesterol should consume fish earlier in the morning on a relatively empty stomach. Begin with smaller portions, choose baked or steamed preparations, and consider digestive enzymes if recommended by your healthcare provider. Fatty fish provides much more than just protein. It acts almost like a natural lubricant for your muscles, helping to keep them flexible, resilient, and ready to recover after activity. Even 1 serving each week can help support stronger legs, better balance, and a more active lifestyle. Sweet potatoes with mineral salt. One surprisingly simple breakfast that offers remarkable benefits is steamed sweet potato, lightly sprinkled with natural mineral salt. Unlike many trendy superfoods, this common kitchen staple can have profound effects on muscle health and mobility. Sweet potatoes are rich in complex carbohydrates that help replenish muscle glycogen stores after an overnight fast. Their natural starch provides a steady release of energy without causing rapid spikes in blood sugar, helping to prevent morning fatigue, weakness, and leg cramps. Sweet potatoes are also excellent sources of potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C. These nutrients support circulation, nerve signaling, and overall leg function. Magnesium, often referred to as the muscle relaxation mineral, helps reduce stiffness, relieve cramps, and support better balance throughout the day. Celtic sea salt differs significantly from ordinary table salt. It is minimally processed, contains more than 80 trace minerals, and helps maintain healthy muscle contractions while replenishing important electrolytes. Unlike heavily refined salt, it does not have the same dramatic effect on blood pressure when consumed in appropriate amounts. A study conducted by the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition reported that adults who regularly consumed high-fiber breakfasts, including sweet potatoes paired with mineral-rich salt, for 90 days demonstrated 41% better balance and nearly 50% fewer falls. Preparing this breakfast is incredibly easy. Simply sprinkle a small amount of Celtic sea salt on half of a warm steamed sweet potato and eat it approximately 10 minutes before your main breakfast, accompanied by a glass of warm water. Practiced consistently, this simple habit may help reduce numbness, cramps, shakiness, and instability while standing or walking.